Hello and welcome to the GBHL podcast. You're here with your host GBHL Jamie
and GBHL Harry.
And we are starting off our journey / tournament vlog for Ardacon.
Wow!
Oh, it's going to be a good weekend.
It is. Yeah, if you're watching this now, how was it?
Yeah.
Because this is...
Comment below how it went. Let us know.
Yeah. This is Thursday, isn't it? So
yeah, it's Thursday night, so the calm before the storm, as it were. Yeah.
Starting to feel the nerves?
A little bit.
Yeah, me
little
too.
bit. The trash talking is out there.
It's getting excited.
And now there's the chance to fail.
The chance to fail and, yes, embarrass all.
Yeah.
I know, you've not only got yourself to let down, you've got your team to let down.
7 other people you can let down.
Or do proud.
Yeah. Yeah, flips. Yeah. It's going to be like America again, where the people who win and finish their games quick then just wait, watching.
Yes.
And you have to turn around and go, oh. When you do this, they go, ah! And when you go, oh, they go, oh.
Oh, the pressure.
The pressure's there.
I might just go like,
But I'm supposed to do it during mid-game. Like, how's it going? Oh, I don't want to commit.
Yeah, I don't want to say either way.
I don't want to jinx myself.
Yeah, exactly. Put more pressure on.
Yeah. Alright, so we did the tournament review video, tournament preview video a few weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
2 weeks ago, but I think. So, I don't know when this is coming out to you, honestly, because we're both going to be recording over the weekend. You're going to get the camera to me at the end, and I'm going to edit them all together, so we'll see how long that takes.
I've got Callum to be my cameraman.
Oh, good.
Because I've not done the old...
Hold the camera like this. That's good, you've got a cameraman. I need a cameraman. I've got one at work, not in private. But so, we won't do too much of a tournament preview, as it were.
No.
We'll give a quick rundown of what's going on and talk about our army selection.
Yes.
So, starts tomorrow, Friday the 21st.
Scary.
Yeah, it's not till the evening though, so there is time in the day to chill out.
Yeah, you're off for the day, aren't you?
I'm off.
Yep.
Taking a day in lieu after being in Germany forever. And we're starting off with Chaos in Order.
Yes.
Which we discussed in the tournament preview. It's a bit of an interesting one. Scenario objectives change all the time.
Yep.
And you really don't know how you're going to... You can't plan for it, really.
No, I agree. To some extent, in terms of having
you can
the
make
chance
the right
of...
army.
Yes, to have the chances of the cards come up. But I think it's a lot of chances it's coming up, getting the right cards to come up. But maximising your chance by having a greater variation of things probably helps to a degree.
Having a true sort of mixed force is what you need for this one. You can't min-max Chaos in Order.
Yeah, totally.
You've got to be balanced.
Yeah, I agree. And certain things that they've put in it which are interesting. I think it's easier to rule out certain things before others.
Yeah.
So I think in 400 points you can get 53 hobbits. And I think wow, that's a lot of models. But then the fact that you need to control objectives, it's points
around it,
over numbers.
Having like a Saruman on a horse, being able to go stand there and then like 30 hobbits around it, and Saruman still beats out the 30 hobbits.
Yeah, totally.
Points is like, well, is it worth hoarding it that much?
Well, that's the thing. I think so. I think Goblin Town and hobbits. I think Goblin Town maybe because at least you can put the king on one.
And it's 120. Yeah.
Yes, but hobbits. You're not got enough expensive real heroes, and you'd have to put a hero in 10 on one.
Yeah.
And you would drop quicker, I think, because of hobbits with a lower defence.
Yeah.
It makes me then think if the opposite of hobbits is almost like cheap hero army.
Yeah.
For like load of 50-point heroes.
With bows.
Yeah, with bows. Yeah, that's true. Because they're not so much running away, they may stick around a bit. You've got plenty of might.
Yes. Yeah.
And then saying you just two heroes on an objective is like 80, 100 points or something, which helps a lot in your favour. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll still be hard as well. I think.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So Chaos in Order is 400 points.
Yeah.
The objectives are available in the previous video if you go and watch that one, or go on to the Ardacon Facebook page. You can download the pack with all the different cards that we're using in it.
Yes, and how they're set up and
how
the
they're set up,
rounds work, that sort of thing.
So for your 400 points, what are you taking?
So I'm going to Isengard. So it's 400 points for one force, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've gone to Isengard.
Mm-hmm.
I have gone for Lurtz leading 10 berserkers.
Mm-hmm.
Vrasku leading 5 crossbows and 5 berserkers.
5 berserkers.
Yeah. So 15 berserkers, 5 crossbows, and then the 2 heroes. Vrasku being a general.
Yeah. Gone for Might over Captain this time?
Yeah, I think so, because he's, even though same time, there's got a bow as well, but I even thinking the fact, you want a survivability, especially that one card that says if your hero is in combat with another hero, without any supports. That's why I'm thinking straight away, Defence 7 Captain would probably be better, because he's got more chance of surviving those fights against another hero. Whereas a Defence 5 hero, if he loses a fight, he could easily take a wound. He could die, so that was my thinking, but at the same time I think Might to get to objectives and then call those heroics. The Captain can then die because they're known the Berserk will still stay around.
Yeah.
One of those. So yeah, I think so. Got a bit of shooting. We'll say in survivability.
For my list, I'm taking, I think, what I took to the Chaos and Order last time in America. Not this year, the year before. And that's Galadriel and Legolas as my leaders. Legolas armor cloak.
Is he a general? So
he's a general, yeah. And then I believe it's 6 bows, like 8 spears, and then the rest blades. Bows and spears on the bows.
Like half split.
Yeah, split half either way, and it comes to about sort of 9 in each warband.
Right. Okay. Galadriel coat.
I think there's 2 in each.
Okay.
Still.
That's good.
Or it might just be pure elves. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've got it written down, but that's what I'm taking, and it did me pretty well last year.
Yeah, well, you got your shooting.
Shooting.
And likely to wound with shooting.
Yeah, shooting resistance from cast blending light.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because there's the objective where if you kill a model with shooting, you get a VP. If you kill 3 in a turn, you get D3 VPs.
So you're denying that. Promoting your own chances, especially with Legolas.
Yeah,
that's a good shout.
There's also a card in there, if I remember correctly, where a hero needs to resist a spell.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And having Galadriel means they can't discard that card for free. Because
good shout.
They can resist a spell because Galadriel is on the table.
Yes, but you're denying him again. That's a good one. It's like having a very powerful monster. You're denying him in a way that's tough to kill.
Similarly, if you take Thranduil and Nature's Wrath hasn't been used, they can resist a spell, so they can't discard the card.
Good shout.
And because the rule for discarding cards is not if it's improbable, it's impossible.
Yes, and putting everyone.
So even though like Thranduil might be 48 inches away, you can resist a spell.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
But we shall see, because Chaos Nord is a bit random, so.
And that's it, and it is very much random in a way, but it makes for great fun. I had a bit of a practice game, playing it very wrong yesterday, but it's good fun, and it gets 4 people involved. It's a little slow to start with, but when combat's hit, it goes quicker than you think, because things do die.
And what is good, I think, did you play it where you roll for priority initially and then it just rotates clockwise from then onwards?
No, each time we did it.
Okay. I can't remember if it was. I might be confusing Tom and Damien's Arena of Champions rules.
Go
back to
Priority is normal. Players deployment. That's deployment, isn't it?
Yeah. Participants of points, objectives. FAQ, players must be finished. Just more. I would then assume if it's not said anything, its priority is normal then. But if I remember correctly, I believe it went clockwise in the order of things.
Well, so regarding who then rolls first each turn, goes from that person round.
Yeah.
It'd probably make things easier to save confusion.
Rather than going, right, you go, I go, he goes,
yes.
she goes, that kind of thing.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not really intending to go there and win that one. So.
No, save the energy.
Yeah.
Just have a bit of fun, meet some new people, have a 4-player game.
Yeah.
And that's 2.5 hours long, isn't it?
Yes, 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the award time. It's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What was that? 2.5 hours.
Yes. So we were saying that you want to go to time really to maximise
the VP scores.
Yeah.
Which is a long game.
I know. Well, if you got 140 people divided by 4.
I would assume not everyone plays though.
Okay, well, even say 100. That's still 25 tables.
25 tables.
One person to win it just with a score that you can't so much influence the tables around you unless you've got other teammates.
Well,
we should all have we'll keep a chat inside. Because then whilst your VP's on your table.
Get a Wanderers in a Wild WhatsApp. What's everyone's VPs currently?
Yes. Oh God, we need to crush them nuts, boys.
Yes.
Team up.
We'll see. So that's day one. That's our forces. I have no idea how I'm going to do because you can't predict that one. Then Saturday is the start of the GT.
Yes.
Which is the main event, really, isn't it?
It is the heavy day. That's the Saturday.
Yeah, 'cause 5 games in a day is always tough, and starts at 11, finishes. Starts at 1.
Yes.
Finishes at 10:30.
Yeah, but obviously we're gonna get there before because you've got.
Because you need to register. And there's all the stuff happening beforehand.
Yeah, big Trophies talk, which is gonna be good.
Yep. Trophies talk, SBG issue 4, pre-release stuff from Forge World.
Yeah.
Steam Forge will be there with Dark Souls
demos and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And this is the thing about eating, isn't it? Callum said he's going to be our food man.
Good.
Go in and out of guys' food. Because 5 games pretty much back to back with a half an hour gap in between. It's going to be hard work.
Yeah, well you need to try and finish your game real quick. Within half an hour, and then go, right, I've got an hour and a half now to go somewhere in town and get food. I think what we'll have is the hometown advantage of knowing where food is.
Yes, I agree.
Where's food? I'm going to not tell anyone.
No, yeah. Well, I'm very much tempted by either a Big Mackey's breakfast or like a Spoon's breakfast on the way or something.
Yeah.
Hope keep us going. Fuel for the day.
And so for the Grand Tournament, it's 600 points. I'll start with my army.
Yeah, sure.
I am taking, I think it's pretty similar. Again,
the
themes are happening, people. So for first part, it's the Shire. This was discussed quite heavily in the Wanderers in the Wild Facebook group. Michelage, a big fan of them, after finding out the event and having a look at it, was to hoard out, with the Hobbits, because the 6 games we're playing are the 6 from the source books, and of them, numbers is only a hindrance in one, and that's Lords of Battle. The rest of them, it's a huge boon. High ground, start in the middle with the whole army.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
Yeah, I'll stand here, I'll die on this objective, that's fine. Hold ground, similar thing again.
Yeah, and then the fact that you got numbers in different warbands, you got multiple choices come in and hold someone up on one side, and then that little warband of Hobbits that costs 80 points or something is just winning the game.
Just got 13 VPs.
Yeah.
So my first faction, I guess, going from is the Shire. It's Merry, Pit, Paladin. I need to paint Paladin. That's my job for tomorrow.
I brought mine if you want to.
Oh yeah, please, yeah. Phew. I knew I had something to do today. I completely forgot. Then 12 bows. 6, 12, 7, 18, 17 Battle and Brandy books. 1 militia because I had 1 point over otherwise.
You could be the hammer man.
Yeah, well no, you need hammer for strength.
Oh, that's true.
I'm a fainter.
Yeah.
Or another rubbish one.
Yeah, probably a fainter.
Probably a fainter.
Got no axes to give you.
Nah, that's fine.
Used all my axes off the map.
That and then 4 sheriffs.
Yeah, are your hobbits mounted, Mary Pippin?
Yes, they're mounted.
Yeah.
No shields or anything but ponies.
Okay. Well, defense for Mary.
Yeah. That's what the last event.
It did you quite well.
Yes. So that's the first sort of faction, and nets me 26, 4, 9, 36 models.
Straight away, for stupid
points. For ridiculously cheap. I think it's probably just under 200. Or just over 200.
A little bit over 200, but not bad.
For 1/3 of the points nearly. Then we go for quite an elite warband with Thranduil, 4 Guards of Gladron Court, 4 bow and spears, 4 spears from Wood Elves. Giving the fight 5 and fight 6 around, and adding to the bow superiority, hopefully having 17 shots, 5 of them being elf shots and the rest hitting on 3s.
Very good.
And then it's Saruman on horse for the remaining points.
Yeah.
And so that's it. I'd like to have squeezed Fatty in there, just to have Fatty as a small drop.
Yeah. And that objective winner that he always is.
Yeah, he always is. But having the 3 Hobbit warbands is effectively, for me, the same as having the drops.
Yeah, true.
They are entirely non-committal troops.
Yes.
Whereas Saruman and the elves are committal.
Yeah, and you've got enough Hobbits easy enough to afford to almost lose a warband from setup or something like that, knowing that the other 2, because you always need, I think, with that sort of setup, you need at least enough Hobbits to protect the elves.
Yes, yeah.
And having at least 2 warbands together, you've easily got enough numbers for that, which should be good. And your general?
Thranduil.
Yes.
Are you going Thranduil or are you going Saruman?
I'm going Thranduil, yes.
I keep Saruman.
I know, I feel it's been a long time since we've used Saruman, because I've done so much practice for the last...
400.
Exactly. And I forget how pivotal a wizard can be for it. But at the same time, been sort of practicing winning without a wizard, that he can be a game changer always.
So what we're discussing here, just in case you haven't been paying attention to previous videos, is we always have a debate about who should be the general. Saruman, who's very unlikely to die in the 3 wounds, 3 fate, 3 might.
Yeah, mounted as well.
Mounted as well to escape from things.
Yeah.
Or you take Thranduil, because he's still pretty tough. You can't shoot him because of the Elven Cloak. He's got 2 wounds, 2 fate, 3 might, so still reasonably survivable. But you can't get him into combat like you like to use him for.
Yes, yeah, because he can.
Because he's one less combat and he can very quickly drop.
And that's it. I think that debate is very much dependent. Can be on the play you play. If you're not playing a caster, Saruman is a perfect general because they're never really going to get to him. Other than shoot him, but you just be clever with that.
Yeah.
If you are playing a caster, I suppose it's the same with. I know they're both at risk.
Yeah. From just blast.
Yeah.
But I guess the flip side and the reason I take Thranduil as my general, well, I'm used to playing my elves, so I know how to. I know, inverted commas, before I scupper myself at the weekend by getting Thranduil killed in like all 6 games, how to keep an elf safe. I guess. Like I know when to commit with them, when to go. I'd like to put him in that fight. Yeah. But I'm not gonna.
Yeah. But in the time, then if the risk. Well, I'll run my list quickly. It's quite similar anyway, and then talk about the risks and benefits.
Yeah, sure thing.
So I've got the 2 Merry and Pippin were double again. So Merry with 12, Pippin with 12, 4 archers, 2 sheriffs, 6 battle and brandy books, all with axes. Fatty because I had the points. Thranduil is my general. Then I've gone for 8 Galadrim courts, 1 of them being with banner bearer, and then 4 Mirkwood guard. So wood elves that shoot on 2+, and they've got heavily kitted out spears, blades, and bows.
Oh my goodness!
So that's actually more points than the Galadrim Court. Yeah. 13 points each for defense 3 model. But then hopefully I've not got as much unit Jamie, but those extra 4 maybe on 2s. So getting 5 shots on 2s is almost 5 cert hits. Yeah. Say that you always roll at least.
You always roll 1, and it's always Thranduil.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about you, but this always happens for me with Thranduil. Is that like. The other elves might move, hit on 4s. Thranduil, you stay still. You roll them, Thranduil rolls a 1. So right next turn, Thranduil rolls a 1. It's like, Thranduil. What are you doing?
I got to the point, I think, a lot of times where I just didn't even bother shooting with Thranduil. He just moved with the rest, and the archers would stay to the side, because I felt, instead of that one shot that could always miss, I'd rather them keep with the group. And then I've got Saruman as well. So I think I've got 41 models, so a bit less numbers. But a few more elites, a bit more defense 5, which might be a bit more steadfast against hails and stuff. A bigger range of fight 6, which then if you do fight 5 army, you have a bit of an advantage. And then the ability to double up when you really, really need to win fights. And then that banner hopefully just gives that extra reroll.
Yeah, if you got more fight 5 around, the banner makes a much bigger difference.
Yeah, my concern is that by only having the 2 war bands of hobbits, say you have your archers separate.
Fatty as well though.
Well, that's true. Always fatty. But say you have your archers separate. That's only a 16-man front line. Seems a lot, but at defence 3, they go quick.
They drop quick, don't they?
And I don't want elves anywhere near the front if I can help it. So that's why I went a bit beardy. Put axes on my bowmen, so that not my elf bowmen, just so we know that not that bad. On the hobbit bowmen, so they can still count as front line as well. But what we were saying earlier about Thranduil and Saruman,
the general choice is very important since. Every scenario awards VPs for the general, except World of Battle.
Yes. But then from the list we've got, you've not got anyone that can really do heroic combats.
Yeah.
You got Merry and Pippin, yes, if you put the supports in and stuff.
But even then, it's not strength 4.
Exactly, in the strength 2. Whereas Thranduil, knowing he's got a Galadrim support, can feint. So he's strength 4 with a reroll, and he even has the option to go 2-handed should he need to.
Yes.
Which can be so. And if you really mob a combat with him going 2-handed at strength 4 with feinting is good. And the fact he's got 3 might to do it, but then it just heightens the risk of. Then you putting your general in combat who is defense 5. Pretty much everyone is wounding at least 5s in combat.
5s, yeah. I mean, so the flip side is that. If you have Thranduil as your general, it frees up Saruman to be a bit more ballsy and to go forwards, try that blast, or go a bit or be a bit more aggressive with the wizard. Whereas obviously, if you take Saruman as a general, he plays a bit more safe, and it allows Thranduil to push forwards.
Yes.
So I personally prefer having the wizard be aggressive because it splits the threats a bit more.
Yes.
Like if you have Saruman as the general, you want to kill him because he's a nightmare.
Yes.
And you get 3 VPs for doing it. Whereas having them two separate. If you kill Saruman, you take away, you know, a threat from the army, but you've not earned anything. And hopefully the time and resources spent killing Saruman.
Yes, that's very true.
Is enough then that the army has done enough.
Yeah, yeah, because I have had games in the past where people thought, well, I can chase Saruman off the game, but even though he's a pest, he's not actually worth anything to me.
Yeah.
And people give up, and then he just continues to wreak havoc.
And then he runs back and starts blasting again. Yeah.
But when you're playing a Wraith, either way, it's going to come for Saruman.
Yes.
And you don't want him to come double hard if you get knowing sometimes Saruman can die if he's exhausted enough of, say, a Ringwraith's will to know that the rest of the army can still can combat with the rest.
Yeah.
It's a difficult choice, it's never a fun one. But I'm not going to make Merry my general.
No, never. Not when you got those choices. And hopes for the weekend, I'd like to win 5.
Oh, I'd love to win 6, but yeah.
Love to win 6. Don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't think so.
The calibre of players is high, and the fact that we can't play our own team means it more likely to play other good players. Not that our team's not good players, but just by the way that it will work. More likely to hit Team Knots, the Polish, and the other very good players.
And the Scots, David Reed, we won't forget you.
No, we forget
comment everywhere.
Nah.
Scots got a good team.
They've got a good team.
Yeah. I know.
It's not a great team though.
Cheers my words wisely.
Yeah. Yourself?
5 would be good. We're saying that you need. If you get about top 18, you can still get. Still got almost points to improve our score in the league.
Top 18 improves. Top 10 would be fantastic.
Yeah.
That's high, it's still high 80s. Obviously, podiuming is always good.
Oh, of course.
But I genuinely think the difference between 3rd and 4th is so minimal that I wouldn't. I'd like to come 3rd. Obviously, it's better than 4th. But if someone offered me 4th now, I'd be like, yes, please, thank you.
Oh, for sure. Top 10 now, for sure, yeah. Anywhere above Dan Entwistle would be...
Well, for me, above James Brond, because I am 0.4 behind him.
Oh, glad.
0.4.
Oh, time to slow him down.
I'm just good in for 4th this year. I'm not even going to try.
Come for 4th, and then let's keep it out, and then we can have 2 GBHL in top 4 and 2 Knots. That's okay.
Yeah, so that's the GT. And then finally... that runs into Sunday. We have the final round, probably when everyone's really hanging out and rough. We go on to doubles, which is 350 points from a not from a single faction, is it?
And this is 7.5 hours, 7.5 hours of games with a half an hour gap in between the two. So I feel the main aspect of the weekend is definitely the singles. Doubles I want to have fun with, but that I'm not bothered if games don't last 2.5 hours because we're going to be pooped.
We'll be absolutely shattered. But for them, Game 1's domination, Game 2's hold ground, and Game 3 is Lords of Battle. Yeah,
so we said this before, didn't we? Numbers is good.
Numbers is good.
Other than Lords of Battle. Lords of Battle last game.
Yeah.
Very good.
Come on, the Dragons. I can't decide. James and I haven't talked about this. We just know we're taking Double Dragon.
Yeah.
What upgrades? Because I was thinking shower thoughts today. I was like,
Good old shower list.
Yeah. I was thinking, double fly and breathe fire would be pretty decent, especially if there's going to be hordes there.
Yes. Yeah, that's very true.
Because then people will really spread out to stop the fire being effective. Yeah. And then you just get to charge at will and do what you want.
I think you still defend 7/7 wounds.
Yeah.
And that's still pretty damn good.
See, my thoughts are... I can't remember if is it here? Where's GT
It's points difference. If that's what you're looking
doubles, what's your point difference? Swiss ranks. I was thinking... is it a single list that one force has to come from?
Each person had to come from an
individual
individual list.
Okay. So other than raids, there's no real casters going to be at this 350 points.
Well, no. This is the thing about where we're looking at those army compositions that people put in. A lot of people look like they're doing hobbits and wizards.
Hobbit and a wizard. Yeah.
Yes. So double wizard on one side. 350. You're going to go. Sam and Gandalf can do it, can't it? But then you've got the complement. Thing about one not being able to help the other.
Yeah, Saruman can help Gandalf, but Gandalf can't help Saruman.
Yeah.
Consuming rivalry.
Yeah, and you can't strengthen will on Saruman.
That's correct.
Still formidable. Putting those two together with 36 hobbits, 39 hobbits or something, which is still a nice little list. But deal with it. I know, but then that's why I'm going for a lot of defense 6 because then blasts don't bother me too much, and then hopefully still chop through.
Yeah. So that's how it's looking. That's our thoughts going into it. I don't really care about doubles or chaos in order. I'd like to get 5 wins from the GT.
Oh, 5 wins would be sweet as, yeah. Oh, go on. So you've done double dragon, I'll just say my doubles.
Yeah.
You're going your double dragon unsure of upgrades for now.
Unsure upgrades. Probably one with breathe fire, fly, one with flight of hide.
Yeah, I'm going double Isengard with Andrew Morrison. We're doing one half exactly what I took to the Epping tournament, so well, but it's not captain. So Lurtz and 10 Berserkers. Very similar to Castaneda. Lurtz and 10 Berserkers. Vrascu, 6 crossbow, all with pike, and then I think 8 points left over, which I'm not decided what to do. I don't know if I go 5 pike and a fell warg for all I did.
You can't take fell warg.
Oh, of course, can't, yeah. So 8 points would be either a scout with a shield or an orc with shield and spear.
An orc with everything.
Yeah.
Spear, bow, 2-handed axe.
Yeah. I can't be bow because I like seeing my bows.
Oh yeah.
So I'll have to take that point short. And then the other half is going to be Ugluk, 10 Berserkers and a Feral.
Sneaky Feral, yeah.
Yeah, and then Sharky for those 2+ immobilizers and 6 crossbows.
Yeah.
So it's 14 crossbow shots a turn, which is
pretty good.
Yeah, half with pikes, and then it's 20 Berserkers and a Feral with 6 might running with them. I think it'll do okay.
Yeah.
No casters, well, the 2+ caster, just for the cheeky one here and there. Yeah. The survivability, easy to use because Berserkers just roll 2 dice.
Just charge.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's just what will be ideal for the Sunday. I can't be bothered with Hobbits because there's too much to do.
Yeah.
Berserkers, just get there and fight and die. About it.
Right, so that's what our thoughts are going into it.
Yes.
Looking forward to a good weekend.
Yes.
We shall see you at Ardacon.
Oh yes. We will try our best. Reminders, if you won't see us. We won't see us till after, but we will try our best to film, but sometimes tournament chaos gets in the way, doesn't it? Yeah. And just seeing everyone, we've got a hell of a lot of people to meet and
catch up with them.
Yeah, totally.
Welcome to Manchester.
Yes. That's it.
We'll see you in the hall.
So here we are, guys, after Chaos and Order. Standard procedure that I just forgot to film during the game. And the gaming hall looks quite cosy on one half of the room. Hello, welcome. Mr. Reed on the table next to us. I've lost half my opposition. Friends over there, friends. So, just had a Harads, Dolamroth, Urukai battle on this board. Scores have gone. Dan Entwistle won. I'll let him win Chaos and Ardor. The true test comes tomorrow, I'm sure. But I'll leave it here for now unless I can find some conversation with my opponents. Bye for now. Good morning, everybody. It is day 2, so the Saturday morning of Ardacon International 2016. Here's a bit of a layout to the room. Didn't get a chance to do much filming yesterday, it was very hectic. So here's an opportunity to see how the space goes while we have time this morning, before everything sort of gets going. So we've got a large labyrinth of tables, a lovely front stage with the Mouth of Sauron eating contest going on this morning at some point. I will not be participating in that. Table 1 down here where I was on yesterday. Probably for the early time. Got other filmers everywhere. Mr. Ratchford, Mr. Giblin, hello. We're going to vlog off each other soon.
Yes, I need to find all my gear first.
It's all gone behind the white table. Yeah, we left all our stuff underneath tables yesterday, thinking it'd be safe, and it all went this morning, thinking, oh no, where's it gone? But it's all been found. It's all good. So over here we have Steamforge corner with Gill Ball and whatnot. There is the Dol Guldur board over there. That's Mr. J Finnegan. And there is I can't quite see from here, there's the Games Workshop sort of stand. And at the back there's face painting, there's a raffle, there is a sort of table of Shadow and Flame showing off all their awesome stuff. And I'm sort of go around in a minute and look at the tables, and so there is a nice variation. Not too much on the tables as well, which is good. We've got over there, ooh, some team knots. Team knots, ooh, it's Jay. Well, it's just one team knots, Jay. And there's a balcony in case people want to spectate and watch our awesome games. I think even play some bring your own models and play, because I think there's a few boards out there for some spectators and stuff. But we'll go around now and look at some stuff in closer detail.
Yeah,
Right, so round 1 is over of what is this, Ardacon?
What is this?
What is this?
Just
event?
a small tournament.
Yeah, small tournament. Forgot what the name was.
Yeah.
So, how did you do?
Round 1, gonna win for Team Wanderers.
Team Wanderers gonna win.
Come on.
VP score?
21-0 against the Rotterdam White Scar team.
Oh, knock one of them out.
Yeah.
I played against James Wilson from the East Anglia Hobbit community and got a stonking 38-0 win.
Nice. So both nils.
Both nils.
See, I was against Steve De Jong. I'm probably pronouncing
Butchering
his
his
first
name, yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, I was with an Elf-off. He had New Thranduil with Gandalf as well, and Legolas and elves with some cavalry in there, and I have my standard elves with Alfred as well.
Yeah.
Legolas rolled a 1 first turn for Alfred.
Great.
Goes down 1 unfortunately, but then he got 3 and went back up and was on
nice.
6 in the end. So
Paid off. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
For myself, James was bringing a Minas Tirith list. Had Barmir with shield on foot though.
Yeah.
Faramir with tooled up but on foot.
Yeah.
And Knight of the White Tower. And there were 12 Rangers, 12 Warriors of Minas Tirith, 6 shield spear, and then I believe 12 Citadel Guard with spear. So against the Hobbits, Elves and Saruman it was a little bit grim. Terror Bubble helped massively because there's only 1 unit of bodyguard and their defense 5, so Saruman's got a target to blast. The gusting winds stopped us shooting for 3 turns in a row.
Really?
So I was like, well,
it
makes a huge difference because I deployed on the hill and then walked forwards over it, and James deployed off the hill with the intention to shoot. I think James should have deployed on the hill and fought me on there in a much tougher fight. As it was, I managed to push over the hill and retreat onto it. It also ended the first turn it possibly could have.
Yeah, same for me. I think the army wasn't built to be uber competitive. It's here to win the best army vote, and it really should. It's really cool. He's got a Dale display board, lovely objective markers, and it's all painted. Really nice. So that's why he's here. But you get those games.
You get those games, yeah. So the other Wanderers, Damien, is up against a Team Knots player.
Dan, isn't it?
Dan Hookvale, I believe. Yeah.
Big one early on.
Yeah. See if they can. I think Damien would be the favourite in that matchup. So that's a big potential scalp for Dan. And for Damien it'd just be good for him to win and knock one of them down early. I walked past the game earlier. It looked like it was in Damien's favour, but it's again Hobbits with elves versus the Uruk-hai Ferals. So let's just see.
Adam Troke had a really tough match against Alan Liddell, so I don't know how that one's going to go.
I've not seen that table. Harry is against Hector. And he lost 9 Hobbits in the first turn of shooting. However, just from models on the objective, Hector's got quite a small force, so it looks like Harry's in a good position. Although, when I walked past, Hector had spent his last point of might with Rumil to kill Fatty Bolger, because he was sick of him.
Alright.
So, this has got...
I'm so annoyed with him.
It's like, alright, so to wound him, I roll a 3. What's his defense? No, it's 3 CD4. It's like, right, point of might, just kill him. Just get rid of him. It's annoying me.
Brilliant.
Spiteful might. Who else?
Callum.
World Champions won.
Yeah,
he won 35-0.
Yeah.
Got another big win. Another nil. All good positive VP since this event's VP difference. Yourself, Mark Stone. I've not seen him. Not seen his table. Myself, yourself, Will, Adam, Harry, Callum. I've not seen his table either.
Okay. Well, hopefully they all get a win.
Yeah.
It's a great start for Wanderers, but
fingers crossed. Come on, the rest of the team.
Come on. See you later.
Hello guys. So our friend here. The broken man. It is 1 in the morning on Saturday night. I know you've probably not seen us since this morning. It has been a long day. 5 games in a short space of time. Hello Adam. Wanderers, okay?
35-0, took no casualties.
Hoorah! That's how you do it.
Killed everything.
Good man.
I'm so tired, I want to cry.
Oh, don't we all? I know. Well played, sir. So yeah, it has been a hell of a day. 5 games over the last, seems like an age. hard work. Great fun. Great fun. This is a look of a lot of tired players. So a very, very tired James, who's just worked his socks off all day. All day, hey sir.
I don't know what I'm about. I've done nothing. I'm broken.
Roll on tomorrow, man. I can't even talk, but roll on tomorrow. Oh dear.
Hilarity ensues. We all break down. Famous faces are melting off their skulls. Just walking around, it's like Night of the Living Dead. Smiling?
Yes,
although
for sure.
It does somewhat look like this. Yeah, this is a great game.
Oh no,
I've got no idea what that was.
Roll on some hopefully easier double games tomorrow after the finale. So we've done 5 games today. I'm on 4-1. Lost to Ed Bull, my 10-0 loss, which wasn't too bad. We will discuss that at another point. It's Jamie over there, some Wanderers. Still some games going on. I lost a bit of my mind now. I'm just definitely ready for bed. Still some very tense games. Andreas, Norwegian Viking versus our own J. Clare, looking tense. Lords of Battle, Andreas has got a lot of hobbits. What else is going on down here? Ed, near tables. Lords of Battle, so I imagine he's on 5 out of 5 wins. Sam Jeffrey, possibly the same. But yeah, I think we'll do some form of debrief tomorrow. Must have a drink and get some sleep for the championship game tomorrow, and then 7.5 hours of doubles. Exciting stuff. See you later, guys. So we're here after the end of the GT. The last round has just finished. We've lacked the filming, so we're going to do a bit more now. Just have a look at some of these cosplay guys. See here, Rohan. Mr. Reed having his photo tongue with Minister. Scary ass Berserker, or Urikai here. Oh, the models are gone, so we can't even show off Mr. Fredericks. The board looks nice on its own. Hey friend.
Hey buddy.
How you doing?
Last game, buddy.
Last game, buddy, yes, I'll sort of return. We've just had I'm doing this. Hello. We just played our last game, didn't we?
We did,
together?
yeah, we did. Nail biter.
Yeah, it was. 3 turns it was, wasn't it? We played.
I owe it to Watchers of Kana.
Oh, what's the kind? And the Shadow Lord.
Yeah.
We played Domination. We just hit in the middle straight away, didn't we?
We had deployments stacked quite heavy in terms of the objectives.
Yeah,
so we had central one central line on the right, 1 central line on the left,
yes,
and then 2 in 1 board half. So it's
yes,
essentially 5 in 1 board half.
Yes.
You won the roll off, didn't you?
Yes.
Chose
the side of
all
the
objectives.
Yes, yes. And we just sort of hit, didn't we?
Yeah. I think you did the right thing by deploying on the middle.
Yeah, with blinding light and then needing to get to objectives with hobbits, and it shows by the lack of turns that we had that
because it only lasted 3 turns.
Well, that's it. I know. I blasted down one side with Saruman, helped out a bit, sort of won one side. You proceeded to, and then I tried to Nature's Wrath the other side, but you resisted on a 1 dice with Watchers Arcana. Remember, resistance to magic. I forgot. I don't think you even knew. And then you proceeded to hurl
her at combat hurl.
Yeah, and then after the first turn, I think I killed 9, but you killed 18.
Yeah,
which was grim.
It was interesting, wasn't it?
The other highlight was me blasting the Golden King through. I think 3 of yours and 3 of mine. Killed none of yours and killed all of mine.
All of yours, yeah.
So I helped you break me.
Saruman was more on my team, wasn't he?
He was, I think he was. And then he got compelled off an objective.
He did.
And it ended quite quickly after that. Shadowlord did his job quick, didn't he?
MVP, absolutely MVP.
Yes. So it was 8.
8-0.
8-0 to James.
Yeah, a contested, 2 contested,
yes,
1 owned by me, and then you were broken.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
But no, fantastic game.
It was a good game, and it was about time we played each other.
Yeah,
because
we've been skirting around next to each other for a long time, haven't we?
I know.
On sort of middle, sort of top tables.
Yes, I know, I agree. But that really puts you into the top 15, do you reckon?
We shall see.
Yes,
I'd like to be.
My VP difference is low, so I'm probably going about, hopefully top 50 now, I think.
I think I'm about plus 43.
Wow, maybe plus 20. So it's good stuff, a good game. And we have our overall victor. Save that for now because we'll reveal it if we're recording the award ceremony and whatnot. But we've just been want to film the cosplay guys are here for 10 minutes. So you've got
It's
3
pretty
Rohan
impressive.
people. They look
It's very
amazing.
cool.
There's a couple of Urukai, some Rohan and Iron Hills dwarf guy, and a warrior of Minas Tirith. They look brilliant, so we're going to try and get some pictures with them. And then I'll probably actually show you some of the hall, because we've not really been around much, because it's just been such a heavy weekend, hasn't it?
Yes, I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered.
6 games and 6 hours of doubles to come. Well, hey.
Smash it.
And it's your birthday today.
Tomorrow.
And it's this man's birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday tomorrow.
As is Tony, one of the Canadians.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's going to be a big night tonight.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Fingers crossed.
Well, cheers, James, and
Thank
we'll
you very
see you
much.
later on.
See you soon.
We'll turn it off. We did record, didn't we?
If it wasn't recording.
I just can't stop it. Well, it's the wrong button.
We're going to get to the fun business of our category winners, of course, to GT on various categories. We had our Force of Light, we had our Evil, Force of Evil, we had all the source books, and we had of Evil. So, let's get around to seeing who we have.
James.
You have photos, that's fantastic.
Sort it out later.
Afterwards. Well done, that man. That could be fun. Okay, so we're looking at the faction winners. So, prizes here, guys. I'm going to ask all of you to come up and we'll give you your certificates. So, for Hobbit Good, can I have Bartholomew, please? Bartholomew, give him a round of applause. Just standing up the stage there, well done. We'll get that all signed up for you afterwards. Brilliant. For Mordor, we have Edward Bourne. Thank you very much. For Force of Darkness, we have Pavel. Force of Darkness. Pavel, that's him on that. You just want to stand in line, that's great. Carol coming up, Force of Darkness. Thank you very much. For Free Peoples, we have Thomas Harrison. Thank you very much, Thomas Harrison. For Forces of... What's this? Free Peoples. For Free Peoples. For Force of Light, we have Rafael Pontepa. For Kingdoms of Men, we have Jerome Felix. All around was Kurt Leach. Here he comes. For Warrior and Admar, we have Judy Evans. And for Hobbit Evil, with a massive round of applause, Lucas Whitcroft White. Faction winner there. Cheers, mate. And Lucas, congratulations. The best speed fighting question host to date, I'm sure you'll agree. Very good, let's give this man, young man, a very round of applause. Little prize here. You are our fellowship for this weekend. Make sure that you keep your fellowship brooches with pride. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Give your prizes to the stage. Yeah, just help yourself to one of your fellowship brooches there. Well done, buddy. Good game. Help yourself, there you go. Good man. Good man. There we go. We've got yours. Have we got one? Did we get one? Good stuff. So there we go. Those were our faction winners, all worthy faction winners. Let's give them another round of applause before we go on to our grand tournament results, which I'm sure you're very, very excited for. I'm pretty sure lots of you will be wanting to see the full standings. We'll present that at the end. We'll present the full standings. So we have got our third place. Our third place. When we come up to third place, guys, you will have a choice of any of the Hobbit Battle Gaming box sets here. which would be fantastic, and of course a certificate as well. Stay up here while we're going to the So in third place for our first ever Ardacon SPG International Grand Tournament from Team Notch UK, it's Jay Clare.
Lake Town!
Fantastic. There we go, and that's your third place certificate there. Give him a round of applause. In second place, representing Poland, the Polish Hussars, it's Paweł Kuliagowski. You can pick one. SVG, GT, there we go, it was in there. Big round of applause for that man representing Poland. So of course, there are lots of famous prizes in the world. Hopefully this will become a famous prize to come. We have got our Ardacon, the winner's cloak for our GT champion. It will fit him.
Yeah,
the one and only from Team Knox, Edward Ball. Massive.
dress me.
Big round of applause, everybody!
Grand Tournament champion. Big round of applause for the guys and well done their ball. Congratulations, well done you guys. I told them that we fix. We won it. So, so the scoring for our first World Team Championships was pretty simple. It was going with where your top 4 players ranked. So when you rank, you add those up, and the lowest score, of course, will be our champions, the second highest, and so on and so forth. So we do have our third place. All 8 members, if there are any members of the team, if you've got 8 members, all of you do win, whether you're in the top 4 of your team or not.
Or not.
The score of 79. It's the Wanderers in the...
Yeah, no, you should have. Where's Jay? That's not representing. This is awesome.
It was the green, it was the green. Wrong green. Congratulations, Mr. Giblin. Congratulations.
I feel like this is in the Star Wars and your Princess Leia.
Chewie.
She gets the medal.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Dan, thank you very much. Huh? My wife's going to forgive me some explanation.
If you wouldn't mind.
Well, I want a medal.
Yeah. It's off.
Let's hear it for the Wanderers. Come on. in second place. In second place, it was close. It was close as tenths. Very, very close. With a score of 24. So that's the difference between third place and second with the lower score. But there you do. It was 79-24. Party, party, T-Nuts! So here we go, let's hear it for our second place in our first World Team Championships. It's Team Great stuff. So, we've got our champions. Our first ever World Team Champions at Ardacon International 2016. Coming from Poland, it's the Polish. So I'd like you to give it up for our first World Team Champions. Thank you very much. With a score of 19, so difference of 5 placings in total. That's fantastic, guys. If you'd like to take a little short break, we'll try to get the raffle down and try to get some doubles started. It's likely we'll be coming down to the break time and maybe a little bit of the game time, so that you guys aren't participating on that. Okay, guys, if you just want to take a little 5-10 minute break, and then we'll organise the painting and hobby.